Yeah, that was a good idea taking this route. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The only thing is it's gonna suck trying to get back down, but yeah, I fuck with it. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot. There we go. Trying to get a thumbnail. There we go. What's good, everybody? I'm over here trying to get a thumbnail. I done had Franklin invisible the whole fucking time. I got it though, but y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna go ahead and show it inside the. Well, I gotta see if I can probably put it in there. I could probably show it in the video, but either way, y'all see it in the thumbnail. But yo, what's good, everybody? I'm pretty sure y'all already see by the SYC. We got another basically another showcase video. I can never talk right, I swear to God. But yeah, we got another showcase video. This time it's gonna be the Yenko C8 ZR1, the 2025. Now, and the backstory on this car is I made this at least probably because this was before I even got. Yeah, so this was before that happened. So I would say this was some months ago. Because this car got announced. This regular version of this car, the 2025 C8 ZR1, the regular one, it got announced way before. Like, people were making renders and stuff of it in different pictures and trying to imagine what the fuck the car was gonna look like. So it was close to this, but this is a modified version. This is a concept, by the way. This is not the real. Yenko has never made this. But it came. They started making renders and stuff, and I'm like, that'd be a cool car to do. But I had the same problem with one of my charges and challenges that I had made, where I made it too quickly, and then it came out and it looked a little bit different, or it had the power difference or the wrong motor or something like that. So I made this car, and it was announced back then that it was going to be probably like 850 horsepower. So I'm like, okay, that's C8 things. So, you know, you don't really expect no C8 to really go any higher when it comes to that. They haven't really pushed that level until they announced this C8 ZR1 for themselves. When they announced it, they said it was going to be 1,064. So when I had those cars made, I'm like, bro, I don't even have the motor. I'm like, okay, so we got to get rid of these. So as I'm looking for, this is where this car is basically kind of a mistake, but if I still ended up making progress out of it because of it's just a little bit less in power. But we'll get to that in a second. So when I thought about it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna probably end up doing. I'm gonna do the C8 ZR1 again. We're just gonna do it over. It's no problem. We're just gonna do it over. I ended up thinking, okay, why don't I get a Yenko? Why don't I do the Yenko C8? Because the Yenko C8 had got announced, but it wasn't this one. It was the regular Stingray version. It wasn't a ZR1. It wasn't a Z06. It was just a Stingray. So I'm like, okay, why don't I just blend the two? But then I'm thinking, I gotta get the motor done and all the other stuff because this car only has 1,000. Now, if y'all remember what I just said, the C8 ZR1 has 1,064. It has 1,064, which basically makes this car basically kind of slower in forms of horsepower, at least. There's a lot more things that go into it, but in forms of horsepower, at least, this thing has probably 64 less horsepower than the actual regular one that came out. Which is kind of sad for a car like this because I really shouldn't have done it like this, but at the same time, I still wanted to make something out of what I was going for. But I ended up making this one, which is basically the better one. This one holds 1,500 horsepower. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the motors and stuff like that and everything like that. I did choose the parking lot because it feels like I think, like, well, not even I think, but the reflections and stuff that you get from being on the parking lot is like at nighttime, at least from my graphics, it's amazing. I love being up here. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, so I ended up making this car, and then I realized I'ma just I got basically two cars, but one's just underpowered basically. But I'm like, okay, it doesn't really matter. I'ma just still get, because the regular versions are still coming. I just went ahead and did these first because I had backup parts already and stuff like that. So the regular ones are still coming. These are recent builds. These aren't any old builds or anything like that. This is a recent build. But let's go ahead and get into it though. We're gonna start with, which one should we start with? Which one should we start with? I'm noticing a little bit of a I'm noticing a little bit of a frame drop, just a little bit though. All right, we'll start with these 1,000 horsepower. But let's see what we start with. Well, first off, y'all know we already got the hood and stuff like that. We got the C8 ZR1 hood. We did end up adding the SYC Yenko stripe that comes from the front all the way. It stops at the front, but then you got Yenko / SC that comes on the side. You got the stripe that comes down below and goes past the doorway onto the fender. We got the SYC wheels. We got the SYC Yenko wheels, same ones that's on the C8. We got the front bumper of the ZR1. This, if y'all don't know that, this is the front bumper of the ZR1. The Stingray looks a little bit different. I believe if I have another C8, I think I have to do. I definitely have another C8. So, you'll see that video of the Stingray at least. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all already seen the Stingray. But either way, you'll see the Stingray. If y'all don't, know, y'all can look it up. The C8 ZR, the C8, just the C8 Stingray. It'll come right up. Okay, bro, get your hand out the. All right. But yeah, so the roof is cut. We don't have we didn't do the hard top yet. We didn't do the convertible. I do have the convertible. I got like at least two different more versions of these coming. There's no more of these coming, but I have the regular C8 ZR1 and which are going to be convertibles. So these will be hard tops, and then I got the convertibles of the regular bases coming as well. So these the roof does not drop. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get in and show y'all the roof. We do have a roof on it. It's just an extra. So we got Yenko we got ZR1 on the bottom, just like the regular ZR1. The back panel right here, the top of it, this does come all the way up. This is basically the trunk. I don't know why I just called it a back panel. I'm dumb as but yeah, you know, we got the regular back of the C8 ZR1 back here. This is kind of like, well, not even kind of, this is basically the same back and front that they use, I believe, for the Z06. So yeah, anything that we missed? No. Oh, inside. Oh, we got the Yenko badge. Where is it? Oh, the Yenko badge right here. Yep, Yenko badge right there. Y'all seen it? He over here trying to point a gun. You don't have a gun, Franklin. Stop it. If we open the door now. Wait for the FOV. There we go. We do have the same color interior as the outside. Now you might be thinking, is it because of the body color? It's because the body color and the secondary stripe color. I'm going to paint it in a second. But basically, because the body is white, this part of the interior is white. If you were to change that, it would change with the interior. So the red part, y'all already know, it goes with the stripe. Here's the engine sound for it. I love that sound, I ain't even gonna lie. But yeah, we got that. Now if we go ahead and hop out real quick. Oh no, I was supposed to get back in. I gotta do two things. So first off, oh, just for clarification, that is a different package. C8 over there, that's the ZTK package, which is the reason why it has the wing. This one has the lower one. That one has the bigger wing. So that's why. So if we pull up V menu right here, go up, and then we go to vehicle extras right here. Where's the wheel? Where is it? I'm gonna explain all the rest of the extras. So here's the top. Just the regular top. That C8 has the same thing. So you can take the top on and off. Here's how it looks on the inside. Alright, pretty straightforward. So for the rest of the extras, you have for extra 3, you have the front. You have the front plate in case you are in, like I said in the last video, in any of those servers where you are required to have a front plate. You have that. Now let's turn that back off. What is this? Oh, if you want to be gangster and rock a no plate, if you're in the RP servers and y'all want to rock no plates, y'all know what that come with in them RP servers. But yeah, you can rock the Chevrolet plate, or you can just rock no plate entirely. So if we turn both of these off, no plate in the front. Now, what is this? That's the roof again. So that's a play in the back. And I do not know what this is doing. So, don't mind extra 10. It's probably doing something that I just can't see. I'm probably blind as hell. But either way, yeah, so that's gonna, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. The motor. So y'all already know. Front, if 2 doors work, of course. There's no rear doors on this car. I don't know why I just tried that. Hood, trunk. Now if we come back to the back right here, I'm gonna have to no clip it for y'all. I'm gonna have to no clip it. So if we come back to the back, if I can get, god damn it, all right, there we go. So y'all can see it says 1,000 horsepower supercharged, which means that this, like I said, this car is not, this car is a little bit undertuned. It's a little bit underpowered than the actual stock car. So there's that. Now it does, like I said, with the same thing with the interior, it does change from white and red because of the it does change from white to red because of what's the name? Because of the body color and the secondary color as well. So now if we come over here, it's pretty much the same case for the C8 ZR1 ZTK package. Same thing, SYC wheels. We got the yellow with the white. Now you can't, oh, by the way, just so y'all don't, in case y'all don't know, these are not permanent colors. Y'all can change these colors however y'all want. I'm gonna change them just so y'all can be sure. But yeah, these are, you can change these colors whatever you want. I just changed it to white and red over there and yellow and white because, well, the yellow and white came from the video that I had got the car from. It was white and red in the picture. Well, not white and red, but it was yellow and white in the picture. That one I just freestyled it and went with white and red. White and red seems to blend good with certain cars like this, at least in my opinion. So y'all already know the ZR1 badge. The one in the ZR1 are basically the same. Are basically tied to the secondary color, which is why it's white. So we got back here. We have a little bit of addition to it. We got stage 4 on the left, 1,500 horsepower on the right. So that way you know what car. You already know the difference between these two, aside from the spoiler. So now let's get in the interior real quick. Pretty much the same go. Same thing. The only difference, trunk, hood, doors will work. Doors work obviously. I just opened that one. T/no clip. Oh, I forgot. This car has a little bit more of addition to it. So I'm pretty sure y'all can see that says Magnuson. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on it in a second, but it's white and that's white as well. So y'all know what we can do? We have one more thing that we can do when it comes to color. Y'all notice I never went to wheel color. If I was to go to wheel color, it'd do this. So y'all can see it's changing colors. So let's go ahead and match this up with the yellow that's there. Y'all just saw that change color as well. All right. So now let's see if I can. That's why I hate being on keyboard. All right, there we go. So it says Magnuson Supercharged. The body of the engine bay, like just like the other ZR1, it was matched to the body color. Well, this one's matched to the secondary, and then you can go to wheel color and choose which color you want this individually to be. Like, say you wanted this red or blue or something like that. You can change it to whatever color you want it to. It's up to you. You have full customization when it comes to that. So that's gonna wrap that up for that. Same engine sound as well. All right, so that's gonna complete that, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and go to the, y'all already know where we go, to the highway, and I'll catch y'all in a second. All right, time to run it with the regular C8 ZR1. We ended up making it diamond blue with the white stripe, so there you go. If you were still confused on whether this car really changed color or not, there you go. But let's go ahead and hit it. Now, do keep in mind they just ran a, I think like a couple of days ago or maybe a week ago, they did just run a test on the Yenko C8 ZR, well not Yenko, but the C8 ZR1, and that did come out to a top speed of 233. They just set the record and basically beat the C7. So we're gonna see how fast we can get this one up to. Yeah, so the C8 ZR1 did just beat the C7. Honestly, it kind of surprises me, but at the same time, it doesn't. We're decreasing. We just saw 233 though. Yeah, we just saw it. But now we're going back down. $220. Damn. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking down. But yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just looking down. But so basically we saw 233, but that was only because we hit that bump coming up and it kind of boosted it. It kind of gave us a boost. But without that boost, you're pretty much gonna max out anywhere between 225 and 227. So that's where that one leads. Like I said, this car is underpowered. They did this is the 1000 one. They did make a what's the name? They did make goddamn move. Ooh, it look good over here. But yeah, they did end up making 1064 out of it, and then get the top. They did get a top speed of 233 with it. So it makes sense as to why this one probably doesn't reach that much, but did get pretty close. So let's go ahead and head on back. I am not gonna do a run back. I am going to go ahead and do a cut, and then we're gonna be at with the ZR1 CTK package. I'll see y'all in a second. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! This bitch is climbing fast as fuck. Slow down here, because I gotta get by. Ooh, hit a car, but we still moving. We good. That's one thing, boy. This bitch can be as fast as you want. You still gotta know how to control this motherfucker. It's a little bit of a struggle for me because I'm on mouse and keyboard. Don't get me wrong, I have been on this motherfucker for a little while, but at the same time, I still cannot drive. Look like we're maxing out right there. Yeah, I think we just maxed out at 241. Uh-oh. A little bit more? Nope. 241, that's it. 241, that one's it. This does have good handling though. It's just I'm just turning slightly because I don't want to spin out. Because if you turn too hard, it will slide. It will spin out. It's just if you're on controller, you do have more of a chance of keeping it together and still turning. But for me, I have to kind of play around with how, like, tapping A and W. Well, not A and W, but A and D. I have to tap it a little bit so that way I can do slight turns like this. But yeah, just a keyboard and mouse problem for me. It's not going to be a problem for you guys. If you know how to, if you're good with, or if you're even on mouse and keyboard and you're pretty familiar with it, you can probably get it together. But I deal with so many cars like that to the point where they just spin out. If I even, like, say if I just like, that's what we're talking about. Like, you could, that's what it does. So yeah, it'll get loose. It'll get loose real quick. But what's the name? What else? What else? We're saying what else? Yeah. So that's gonna be ended out when I am gonna turn to daytime real quick, so that way we can go ahead and get a ride back. Go ahead and get our ride in back. But yeah, so about 241 was the max for the ZTK package, and then it was 230 something, I think, if you want to count that little bump. But pretty much the max around this one would be 239. Yeah, we stayed at 239 throughout. So 239 for this one, 227 for the other one. So that's pretty good though. And then we got the regular C8 that sticks around 233. So equally, if you were to get, have this one, it would be faster. Oh, watch out. But just keep in mind, for the 1000 one, just because you are at 1000, unless you're racing specifically a regular C8 ZR1, you're not unmatched. You can still beat them. Now, I did end up making a 1200 horsepower Hennessy performance C8. That's gonna be the next video actually. So it's gonna be basically 3 C8s. So I did end up making a 1200 horsepower C8. That's bullshit. I slid through that. It's fucking wing, bro. But yeah, I did end up making that. Now, if you race a 1200 or 1500 or anything like that, the 1200 or the 1500 horsepower one that I'm driving now, yeah, you're definitely probably gonna lose. You're gonna lose. But as far as anything else, it's like unless it's like somebody who's done different upgrades or something like that. Not a lot of C8s are really, at least not to my knowledge. I'm not saying that I'm right, but at least to my knowledge, I don't think there's a lot of C8s that are at least 1000 and up, besides the ones that I just named. Now maybe somebody else in the community or even IRL that I don't know about has gotten more out of a C8 than 1000. But like I said, I'm not saying that my word is I most definitely can be wrong. But yeah, that's gonna cut it for this one, man. I'm going to roll a little driving clips, and then we'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace. Oh, also before I go, I forgot to tell y'all about that, what we were just talking about with the C8s and stuff. Hey, if y'all do find any that I haven't seen or I haven't done, because a lot of them out there that I've seen but I just haven't done because they're probably stock on the exterior, but it's just a motor. If y'all see any of them and y'all want to send them to me, be sure to reach me out on Discord. That's probably the best way to contact me. Reach out to me on Discord, send it to me, and I can go ahead and get it done. But other than that, I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.